We will start the program, sir. Over to moderator.
Yes, sir. A pleasant morning to all the participants who joined across India to this webinar session titled Happiness 2.0. So at this juncture, on behalf of Knowledge Business School and Knowledge Institute of Technology, we welcome you all to this wonderful session. So today's session will have the following agenda, like followed by prayer song, then the welcome address and introduction of resource person by our director of Knowledge Business School, and followed by that vice principal address, and then resource person address, followed by that question and answer and vote of thanks. Now I request our admin, for every starting of the program, we seek the blessings of Almighty. So at this juncture, we like to have the prayer song. So I request all the participants to kindly join for the prayer. Over to admin.
கருவாக்கி உருவாக்கி எனையாண்டு காத்தருளும் இறைவா நன்றி. எங்கும் நிறைந்தோனே எல்லை இலாதானே, எங்கேயும் எப்போதும் என் குலம் காப்பவனே. நெஞ்சம் துணிய துணையாய் வருவாய், நேர்மறை உணர்வுகள் பெருகிடச் செய்வாய். உடலில் உறுதியை பெரிதாய் தருவாய், உனை உணரும் அறிவை என்னுள்ளருள்வாய். சுற்றமனைத்தும் காப்பவனே, செய்தொழிலில் ஏற்றம் தருபவனே, எடுத்த செயலில் வெற்றி கொடு, என் ஆற்றல் பெருகிட அருளை கொடு. கருவாக்கி உருவாக்கி எனையாண்டு காத்தருளும் இறைவா நன்றி. வல்லமை தந்து நீ வளர்ச்சி கொடு, அகத்திலும் புறத்திலும் மலர்ச்சி கொடு. வளர்ச்சி கொடு, வளர்ச்சி கொடு, வளர்ச்சி கொடு, மலர்ச்சி கொடு.
Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome the man who always motivates the younger generation to be successful in personal and professional life. Is none other our beloved director, Dr. A. Stephen sir, director of Knowledge Business School, a part of Knowledge Institute of Technology, Salem, Tamil Nadu, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Nesagaburan. Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to welcome all the participants for the webinar Happiness 2.0, Unique Approach for Happy Living. On behalf of Knowledge Business School Salem, part of Knowledge Institute of Technology, I'm happy in welcoming all the participants for the webinar Happiness 2.0. There are around 500 plus participants registered for the program Happiness 2.0. Okay, last year we have conducted Happiness 1.0. Now we are conducting Happiness 2.0. 500 plus registrations. Really, I'm happy as an organizer. The question arises, if the participants are less in number, will I be really happy? That is a great question arises in everybody's mind. அந்த கேள்விக்காக அந்த மகிழ்ச்சி அல்லாத தருணத்திலையும் நம்ம எப்படி மகிழ்ச்சியா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு விஷயத்தை பத்தி பேசுறதுக்காக தான் we have our chief guest, Dr. Babu Rangarajan sir, consultant child and clinical psychologist for the program Happiness 2.0. On behalf of Knowledge Business School, Knowledge Institute of Technology, we extend a warm welcome to you, sir, for the program on Happiness 2.0.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dear participants, there are 500 plus registrations, starting from principals, head of the departments, faculty members, students, parents, and even executives. It shows a diverse participation, variety of stakeholders attending the program. It shows that there are people from various psychological, social, geographical, cultural, and demographical background. What does it show? In spite of a varied background, every people, all the human beings want happiness. That's a secret. Everybody in this world want secret of happiness. And we have with us Babu Rangarajan sir. I'm happy to introduce Babu Rangarajan sir to the participants. Babu Rangarajan sir is the CEO of Happy Career, a center for career development, Salem, CEO of Aspiration NEET JEE Coaching Institute, Salem, Managing Director of Brain Train Academy, Salem, consultant clinical psychologist at AP Medical Center and Hospital, Salem, international trainer, conducted more than 700 workshops and TEDx speaker, conducted programs in Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Kuwait, and UAE, registered clinical psychologist from Rehabilitation Council of India, New Delhi, trained 1 lakh people successfully, elite world record holder, conducted 24 hours webinar marathon, interviewed at Kalanga TV, Sun TV, Raj TV, Captain TV, Pudiya Talamurai, News 7 channels, received award from Salem District Collector, invited guest speaker for 200 plus webinar. Dear participants, such is the profile of our chief guest, Dr. Babu Rangarajan sir. The happiness அப்படின்ற டைட்டில் பார்த்தா தான் நமக்கு மகிழ்ச்சி வரும். ஆனா நான் டாக்டர் பாபு ரங்கராஜன் சார் பார்க்கும் போதெல்லாம் அவர் ஸ்மைலிங் ஃபேஸோட தான் இருப்பாரு. அதனால மகிழ்ச்சின்னு சொல்லாதே அவர் மகிழ்ச்சியா இருப்பாரு. அவரோட ஸ்மைல்னாலேயே அவர் மகிழ்ச்சியை ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. டியர் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ், பல காரணங்களால நம்ம மகிழ்ச்சியா இருக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்குது. உதாரணத்துக்கு நம்ம படிக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு கல்வி ஆகட்டும், கல்வி இல்லாட்டினாலுமே நம்ம மகிழ்ச்சியா இருக்கும் விருப்பப்படுறோம். இந்த கல்வி மூலமா நமக்கு கிடைக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு தொழில் ஆகட்டும், ஜாப் ஆகட்டும், பிசினஸ் ஆகட்டும், நம்ம ஏர்ன் பண்ற மணி ஆகட்டும், நம்மளோட ஹெல்த் ஆகட்டும், நம்மளோட அசட், ஒரு குட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங், குட் வெல்பீயிங், இது எல்லாமே நம்ம காரணமா சொல்லலாம், மகிழ்ச்சி தரக்கூடிய விஷயமா நம்ம சொல்லலாம். ஆனால் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் என்ன ரைஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா, ஆர் தீஸ் திங்ஸ் சஸ்டைனபிள்? தொடர்ச்சியா நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்குமா அப்படின்னா அது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு கேள்விக்குறி. எஜுகேஷன் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் இட் இஸ் பெர்மனன்ட். கல்வி அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயத்த நம்மள்ட்ட இருந்து யாருமே பறிக்க முடியாது. ப்ரொவைடட் வி ஹேவ் நாலேஜ் இன் த எஜுகேஷன், கண்டிப்பாக நம்மளுக்கு பறிக்க முடியாத விஷயம். ஆனா அது தொடர்ச்சியா கிடைக்குமா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பார்த்தா ஒரு ஒரு கேள்விக்குறி. இன்னொன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, we are living in the pandemic period. ஏரியாரா பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா லாஸ்ட் எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா from China it has spread to all the world. இந்தியாவுக்கு வரும்போது it was started in மகாராஷ்டிரா, புனே. அப்பெல்லாம் தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு வருமா அப்படின்ற ஒரு கேள்வி. தமிழ்நாட்டுல ஸ்லோவா ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனிச்சு பேண்டமிக். அதுக்கப்புறம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா இட் இஸ் வெல் வெர்ஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஸ்ப்ரெட் எவ்ரிவேர். அதையும் நம்ம மக்கள் மேனேஜ் பண்ணி தான் இருக்காங்க. ஈவன் we are managing the pandemic. ஓகே, வேக்சினேஷன் போட்டு we are living a healthy life. Of course there are certain damages, அது மறக்க முடியாத ஒரு டேமேஜஸ் தான் இருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு பேண்டமிக் மத்தியிலும் நம்ம எப்படி சந்தோஷமா இருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பார்க்கும்போது அது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய கேள்விக்குறி. அதே போல பாத்தீங்கன்னா எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ஆன்லைன். இந்த மாதிரி வெபினார்ல we are meeting 500 plus participation thanks to the technology. Even in pandemic period we have a solution and manage hours of things. ஒரு ஷாப்பிங் ஆன்லைன் ஆயிடுச்சு, ஒரு டாக்டர்ஸ் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் பண்றதும் ஆன்லைன் ஆச்சு, மெடிக்கல் பர்ச்சேஸ் ஆன்லைன், ஈவன் கம்பெனிஸ் கண்டக்ட் த இன்டர்வியூ ஆன்லைன். ஓகே, ஆன்போர்டிங் ஆன்லைன் நடக்குது. ஈவன் 12th முடிச்ச ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் காலேஜஸ்ல ஜாயின் பண்றதுனாலுமே ஆன்லைன் அட்மிஷன்ஸ், ரவுண்ட் 1, ரவுண்ட் 2, ரவுண்ட் 3, எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ஆன்லைன். இதெல்லாம் பார்க்க போனா we are living in the நியூ நார்மல் பீரியட். அதாவது இந்த நியூ நார்மலையும் நம்ம எப்படி மகிழ்ச்சியா வச்சுக்கலாம் அப்படின்ற விஷயத்த சொல்லலாம் டாக்டர் பாபு ரங்கராஜன் சார் வராரு. செஷனுக்குள்ள போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி As a director of this B school, Dr. A. Stephen, I have a few words to share about the institution. Dr. P.S.S. Srinivasan sir is the founder, secretary, and principal of Knowledge Institute of Technology, or the MTech from IIT Mumbai, gold medalist. Earlier stage வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா Dr. P.S.S. Srinivasan sir, he has visited 25 universities in Canada, UK, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Malaysia. இந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டாப் 200 வேர்ல்ட் ரேங்கிங்ல இருக்கு. அங்கெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு வந்து ஒரு பெஸ்ட் எஜுகேஷன் மாடல்ல நம்ம ஊர்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும் அப்படின்ற முயற்சியோட 2008 வருடத்துல KOT ட்ரஸ்ட் ஆரம்பித்து 2009 வருடத்துல வித் 22 அகாடமிக் ப்ரொஃபசர்ஸோட வித் ஃபியூ அதர் லைக் மைண்டட் பர்சனாலிட்டிஸோட சேர்ந்து ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டதுதான் நாலேஜ் இன்ஸ்டியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி இந்த இயர் 2009. 2011ல சார் ஸ்டார்டட் நாலேஜ் பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூல், MBA institution affiliated to Anna University. Dr. P.S.S. Srinivasan sir received the best principal award in the year 2016 at a national level at IST New Delhi. Adepole nama Knowledge Institute of Technology is NAC and NBA accredited, will become soon in this academic year an autonomous institution. Adha roadmap Dr. P.S.S. Srinivasan sir enna visualize pannirkarna in the year 2009 itself 25 years of roadmap visualize pannirkaru. He wants with a team KOT to be one among top 500 in the world, okay, in the world ranking in the year 2035. 2035 வருடத்துல KOT top 500 world ranking இருக்கும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு ட்ரீமோட ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணதான் இந்த Knowledge Institute of Technology Knowledge Business School. When it comes to Knowledge Business School, there are many institutions offering MBA education. Now, I would like to highlight a few differentiation, uniqueness of KBSS. நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்கும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு டீச்சர் பிடிச்சிருந்தா கண்டிப்பா அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் பிடிக்கும். என்னதான் சப்ஜெக்ட் டஃபா இருந்தாலுமே ஒரு டீச்சர் சப்ஜெக்ட் ஈஸி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க கூட ஒரு நல்லா பழகும் போது நம்ம சப்ஜெக்ட் பிடிச்சிருக்கும். அது போல நாலேஜ் இன்ஸ்டியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜில we have excellent faculty members with the mentoring skills. ஒவ்வொரு டீச்சருமே mentoring skillsல ட்ரெயின் ஆகியிருக்காங்க. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நாலேஜ் பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூல்ல we have இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் மென்டர்ஸ் அப்படின்னா கம்பெனில ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ்ஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு சப்ஜெக்ட் எடுப்பாங்க. they take entire subject. உதாரணத்துக்கு ஒரு ஹிந்து தமிழ் பத்திரிகையில ஒரு காலம் ரைட்டர் தான் he takes marketing management for the MBA students. அதே போல சார்ட்டர்ட் அக்கௌண்டன்ட் முடித்த ஒரு ஃபினான்ஷியல் எக்ஸ்பர்ட், he is a consultant to a lot of banking and financial institutions, he handles finance paper. அதே போல லீடிங் சைக்காலஜிஸ்ட் அவர் தான் ஆர்கனைசேஷனல் பிஹேவியர் சப்ஜெக்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எடுக்கிறாரு. அதே போல ஹெச்ஆர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் லெவல்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கவங்க, கம்பெனி ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கவங்க தான் என்டர் சப்ஜெக்ட் ஹேண்டில் பண்றாங்க. இதெல்லாம் என்ன காட்டுது அப்படின்னா வாட் ஆர் த ட்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இன் அ பர்டிகுலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டி இன் அன் ஆர்கனைசேஷனை ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸா இருக்கும் போதே அவங்க கத்துக்கிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னா வாட் கம்பெனி எக்ஸ்பெக்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்ற விஷயமும் நம்மளை எப்படி நம்ம தயார்படுத்திக்கலாம் ஃபியூச்சர்ன்ற விஷயமும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸா இருக்கும்போது தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டா கண்டிப்பா they'll be becoming successful. அதே போல நாலேஜ் பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூல்ல we have a conceptual learning in the morningல கிளாஸஸ் நடக்கும். என்டையர் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் we have experiential learning, செயல்முறை கல்வி, எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஷியல் லேர்னிங் அப்படின்னா we start with a newspaper analysis, company presentation, sectoral presentation, okay, videography, okay, self introduction and aptitude training. இது மாதிரியான பலதர விஷயங்களை கொடுக்கும்போது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் practice certain skill sets and they become expert. இதனால we prepare students for the corporate world as well as for the business world. அதர் விஷயம் நெக்ஸ்ட் பார்த்தா இன்டர்ன்ஷிப், அதாவது 5 months இன்டர்ன்ஷிப் இருக்கு MBA 2 years ப்ரோக்ராம்ல. அது இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்லாம் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் டூ த ப்ராஜெக்ட் வித் அ ஸ்டைபண்ட். இந்த லாஸ்ட் இயர் மட்டும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட் 41 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் they did the project in 11 sectors in 17 companies with a stipend of 10,000 rupees and 7,000 rupees and things like that. It all shows that we prepare students for the corporate world. அதே போல when it comes to TANCET admissions, Tamil Nadu Common Entrance Test admissions in the year 2020, Knowledge Business School stands in first position in Salem Namakkal region among self-financing engineering colleges in government quota. அதே போல in Coimbatore zone covering 8 districts, we stand at 12th ranking. In the state of Tamil Nadu, we stand at 26th position. The credit goes to the student's choice and the public choice. Further, if you want to have further information, you can visit the website www.kbss.ac.in. You will get all the details about the institute. Happy meeting you. கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம மனசுல இருக்கிற அத்தனை கேள்விக்கும் நம்ம psychologist டாக்டர் பாபு ரங்கராஜன் சார் கண்டிப்பாக கேள்விகள் கேட்பார். we have a question and answer session. கண்டிப்பாக இந்த செஷன் பார்த்துட்டு you ask a lot of questions to psychologist. கண்டிப்பாக அவரோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஷேர் பண்ணி கண்டிப்பாக என்ன மாதிரியான நிலைகள் இருந்தாலும் சிச்சுவேஷன் இருந்தாலும், அதாவது they'll be up and they'll be down. அதாவது சந்தோஷம் இருக்கும்போது எல்லாமே சந்தோஷமா இருக்கலாம், சந்தோஷம் இல்லாத தருணத்துல எப்படி சந்தோஷம் இருக்கிறது அப்படின்ற சீக்கிரட்டை தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்கு தான் we have a Dr. Babu Rangarajan sir. I welcome in this occasion our beloved principal sir, vice principal, all the directors, head of the departments, Babu Rangarajan sir, and all the participants of the program. Have a happy learning session. Great input. Thank you, Nundal. Go to the comparing team.
Thank you, sir. So thanks for your wonderful words and the KBSS and KIOT position in admissions and public choice. Yes, now it's time to invite the man of positivity in all his executions for the students' betterment and students' welfare. Is none other the Vice Principal, Dr. K. Visagavel, sir, of Knowledge Institute of Technology, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Nasamuran. Thank you very much. Anyhow, all the points covered by Dr. Stephen, sir. I'm very happy to welcome Dr. Babu, sir. Really, we want to be happy. So we should have good association with the happy people. So Knowledge Institute of Technology is having good relationship, good association with Babu. So that's why KIOT faculty members, students, and all stakeholders are always very happy. So whenever you find difficult, right, that time like Krishna Bhagavan, Babu sir will enter and will give some program, right? Everybody will become happy. Because why I'm saying this pandemic situation, even Ratan Tata says, so we have to live. This is the condition now. Okay, we need not think about earning money, business, GDP, etc., etc. But right, we have to live happily. At least, no, generally தமிழ்ல சொன்னோம் அப்படின்னா உயிர் போகாத இருக்கணும். ஓகே, உயிரோட வாழ்றதே இந்த டைம்ல வந்து இட்ஸ் a very big gift. அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு pandemic situation we are, in most of the hospitals, most of the places, okay, even experts are telling the most of the deaths have happened only because of their mental instability, not because of this corona. Because they have big fear factor. Okay, once corona has come, and so we'll go away. This is the thought of right, everybody's thought, especially the aged people, even many middle-aged people. That's why many persons have not taken an injection also. So now everybody is going and taking injection. There is no other book. Without taking injection, we cannot face this corona boom. That is the third wave of corona. People are telling different stories. But we got to be strong mentally. Our health, our body is ready to face anything only because of mind. That is going to be addressed by Babu Rangarajan, so there is no doubt. Really, around 225 participants are now. Really, after this program, they will be very happy. I hope they will not worry about any kind of disease in future comes. Okay, so there is a very beautiful program, because every one of you please go and check our Info KOT YouTube channel. So almost 200 plus programs we have conducted, even this pandemic period, this year pandemic period. All the videos are available. Even you can find many videos about the Babu sir also. Okay, in Info KOT. Even all YouTube videos have more number of views, because we connected more industry persons, more experts. Can't always connect only experts. Okay, so if you go and find all the program, each and every program will give wonderful information to you. That's why whenever you find difficult in your lifetime, you please go and check Info KOT. You can find suitable video for you. You can watch the video. 100% you can you'll be very happy. Yes, then just I would like to say a few words about KOT. I don't take much of your time. KOT started in the year 2009, the first institution in Tamil Nadu, promoted by group of faculty members. 22 academicians joined together, promoted these institutions. Right, the founder and principal of this institution is Dr. P.S. Srinivasan. So Srinivasan sir has done his BE from Kumbhi Engineering College. This is the 9th rank holder from Bharat University. Then gold medalist from IIT Bombay. It is everybody's dream, wants to do their UG or PG degree in IIT Bombay. He has done his PG, got gold medal. Then he has moved to teaching career, because even though he got many opportunity in industry, he did not take. He moved to teaching because of his passion and advice from his teacher. Then successfully he has completed 30 plus years of experience in teaching. So during this 30 years of period, he has played many roles, because first 15 years served for Kumbhi Engineering College. Next 4 years he served for KBSS College of Technology. That period, KSS has come up well. Then 2009, he thought of it, why don't we start our own institution? That's why Knowledge Institute of Technology has come. So along with the 22 academicians, we started this institution. 50-member team was started, remaining all are budding entrepreneurs. So this is the real team effort, there is no doubt. So the speed of the train is always speed of the driver. So people used to say. So because of his visionary thought and his education, his experience, so KUOT is progressing well. So 2009 started, we have completed 12 years as of now. So we are entering into 13th year, right? Suppose any institution can be recognized based on the right recognition from that is accredited body. We people say always. So whether our institution accredited by NAC, NBA, are we participating in NARF? So we say yes, our institution got accreditation from NAC. NBA accreditation got 4 programs. Every year we are participating in NARF ranking because of the age of the institution. We are 12 years only. Because of the age of the institution, we are one among top 500. So 300 takes another 5 years. Purely if you go and look at all the NARF ranking institutions, there is age of institutions. Okay, experience will count. So here we are proudly participating. We are saying we are participating all kind of ranking, not only NARF. We are participating in IIC, Institution Innovation Council, RA ranking. Last year we got a B band on our of top 1,000 in the institution participated across India. So one among 300 institutions, this B ranks are coming. KUOT got in B band 22 to 50th rank. I am saying, so we are. This is the quality. It says quality of the institution. In addition, we can ask another one question. What about the public rating? Public rating, if you go and look at last year TNA counseling, right, 2020, our institution got, that is out of 430 plus engineering colleges, at all our seats got filled at 40th. Okay, this is wonderful data. Even you can go and check, right? Then if you look at the Coimbatore zone, our Knowledge Institute of Technology, that is the 15th place. Salem district, we become number 1 in SF colleges, affiliated institutions, right? Number 2 in affiliated, and so if you include autonomous colleges. So the same way, if you look at Knowledge Business School, okay, in Salem district, they are number 1. In across state, they become one among, that is 350 plus B schools are there, I hope. So they occupied around one among the top 30 institution knowledge, that is across the board. Why I'm saying, always people wants to study only top rated institutions. CAT is one among the top rated institutions. So we have very quality faculty members, very quality team, right? Then that's why the average experience of the faculty, 10 plus years of experience, that's why we are able to do. Even brick and what is this steel rod and other things are not giving good educations. So dooms and tiles, but only the faculty, always the backbone of any institution. So we believe faculty, KUOT, because our faculty, we are able to do well. You know, USP KUOT, every one of you know, just if you take across, this is open challenge, open data I'm saying, go and visit 10 more institutions. Okay, from today, you go and visit 10 institutions. You please ask them the placement data. Then you please visit KAT also. You ask placement data. Okay, just to compare the placement data. Then I am openly telling you, please go and ask the placement data. Okay, so I am very proudly and happily saying KUOT, right? To heart, we are saying we have placed truly 95% of our students eligible for placement or registered for placement. This year, wonderful placement we got done, even though this pandemic period. What is the secret of CAT? Only training. Only training. 1,000+ hours training from first year to final year. Every students are getting in who are studying in CAT and KBSS. That's why they are able to get good placement. Average salary. Every year we are improving. This year we cost to 25,000 and above. Highest salary, right, 10+ lakhs, right? Lowest salary, 1.8 lakhs, around 2 lakhs. I'm openly saying, if you take this average, 25,000 average salary is ours. This is the mantra secret. You know, everybody, every stakeholder, that is students are coming for institution only for their better career settlement. KUOT gives. You can get placement, either you can go get placement, or you can go for higher education, or you can get entrepreneur. You can enter into entrepreneurship field. We are having structured program for all these things, right? So that's why apart from this training, we have 21 industry training laboratory center of excellence. We have good association with the industry. How Knowledge Business School Director Stephen says, we bring industry persons for regular interaction with our students. They are only teaching the subjects. So here also, the knowledge of technology, even beyond the syllabus, minimum 2 to 3 labs are attached with the industry. Like computer science you take, we choose the Aspire. They have own center of excellence in CAT. So if you take mechanical engineering, Haritha Tech, sir, we have own, that is the center of excellence, Haritha. Through this, every students, out of 60 students, 20 to 30 students are taking courses in this kind of industry link and the COU, right? They are getting placement. Why I'm saying, okay, minimum 30 to 40% of the students are placements are ensured at the time of joining. Okay, through this COU, slowly every year we are increasing. As of now, we are 21. Very soon, the number will be increased. So 60 students are joining. Minimum 70 to 80% of the students' placement will be ensured at the time of joining itself. Because the only thing, they have to take vigorous training, they have to take proper academics. Okay, that's all. I am saying, my dear, that is, thank you very much. Today, really, I am very happy to see all our doctors. So many school, that is institution principal, vice principals, and many learned people have joined to this program. I'm very happy to see the participants list. Really, I hope, because the KUOT is organizing always that is locating the very right and very resourceful person. So any programs comes to CAT, it will be wonderful. There is no doubt. So this participants in participant list indicates we are running good programs. Thank you very much for joining this program. Right, KUOT is performing well. You can also join in KUOT journey. As stakeholders, you can refer whatever person, that is students you know, for engineering technology, that is after completing 12th standard. Then as well as once they completed a bachelor degree, any bachelor degree, they can think of MBA. After completing 12th, they can think of engineering technology in that is KUOT, provided they should have interest in engineering studies. It is very important. Okay, they should have interest in management studies. If you refer such kind of students, we give 100% assurance we can give the better career to the students who have joined in CAT and KBSS. Thank you very much for patient listening. I am also very eagerly waiting to listen, right, the great person, Dr. Babu Rangarajan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So thanks for your pleasant words on health, happiness, and how KIOT is growing towards the excellence path. Thank you, sir. Now, yes, it's now time to be happy along with happiness coach. Now, I'd like to invite today's resource person of the day, Dr. Babu Rangarajan, sir. So, consultant, child and clinical psychologist, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Nesakumaran sir, and my pleasant thank you for opportunity from KIOT management, Dr. Stephen sir, and Vice Principal sir, Visagavel sir, and all the eminent faculty from KBSS. Thank you so much for the great opportunity, and warm good morning to everyone, all the participants from all over the India and other part of the country also. Someone has joined here, and thank you so much. And we'll have a fruitful, meaningful session today on happiness, how we can enhance ourselves, happiness, because happiness is the secret of success, right? Whenever you do anything with your happiness, I can tell you definitely that particular activity, what you are doing with extreme happiness, you will be successful in that. If you take about all the successful people who are in any area, they are successful, they all do it with the maximum of happiness. So that's what we request here. எதை செஞ்சாலுமே ஹாப்பியா நீங்க செஞ்சு பாருங்க, அதுல நீங்க ரசிப்பீங்க, அதுல நீங்க கண்டிப்பா ஒரு சாதனையாளரா நீங்க வருவீங்க. அந்த ஹாப்பினஸ் எப்படி சீக்கிரட்டோட நான் கொண்டு வர்றதுங்கிறத நான் இப்ப நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லி தர போறேன். How many of you are comfortable, not comfortable with the regional language? Can anyone send me the WhatsApp group if anybody is not comfortable with the regional language? You want me to take a session on English or mixture? You can take a voting of 1, 2, 3. One is regional language, and the number 2 is completely English. Number 3 is mixed. So can you give me your response in the chat box? I hope your chat is ready. Yeah. Thank you. So English, okay, English number 2. Oh, Himachal, you're from Himachal, fantastic. Okay, great. English, good. Hindi and English, okay. I will mix with Hindi, but you will not understand. I speak little bit. Okay, yeah, mixture. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for your response. Great. That shows you how active you are. Fantastic. Just we move on to the program. Thank you so much. English would be fine, everyone. Not Hindi, please. We don't know. Okay, fine. All right. So I can speak Hindi, I can speak Tamil, I can speak Telugu, English, 4 language I'm comfortable, but majority of persons are said that English is fine, and sometimes I can mix with Tamil. All right, so we jump into happiness. So we wanted to be happy always, right? Happiness is our choice. Let me move on. So as Director Sir Stephen Sir introduced me very well. Thank you so much, sir, that I'm a international trainer and I'm a TEDx speaker and the elite world record holder. I have a 3 world record, especially in webinar seasons. I continuously spoke 24 hours without non-stop, without taking any break. That has been awarded as elite world record. And I'm a lottery yoga trainer, and I'm a keynote speaker for many international forums. The last 1 month I've been established to almost 4 different countries. I've been given my presentation almost through this webinar. 13 countries I've been represented for giving my presentation. So thank God, and I've been progressing. So let me move on to today's interesting topic, happiness. So that's what everyone is thinking about. What is happiness? So happiness is nothing but is an emotional state. It's an emotional state characterized by the feeling of joy, satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment. So this is how it goes, right? So once we feel experiences, yes, I fulfilled, I've got satisfaction, I feel happy. So that shows we are happy. And there are a lot of definitions on happiness. It is often described as involving positive emotions, and life satisfaction is called happiness. So that's how this happiness definition goes. So I wanted to all ask everyone, what is your favorite food? Can you come in the chat box, please? What is your favorite food? I know this question is not sounds good on this discussion, but I wanted to connect with you all once you give your response. Yes. So what is your favorite food? Yes, it's pizza. Biryani. Very good. Okay, biryani, chicken biryani, all sweet dishes. Upma. Very good. Happy to see that upma also is your favorite food. And idli, rice, biryani. Wow. Dosa, payasam. Very good. Dessert, Manchurian. Very good. Chicken. All right. Chicken biryani, curd rice. Wow. Interesting. Curd rice. Very good. Fish. All right. So all varieties of food has come in. Oh, majority is biryani. Dal rice, Telugu, pesarattu. Yeah, I like pesarattu also. When I was in Hyderabad, I liked that pesarattu. And inside stuff, the upma was kept inside, and they given that pesarattu. It was happy to have that food in Hyderabad. Food itself is a favorite. Oh, food itself. Very good. All spicy food, egg rice, curd rice, dosa. All right. Thank you so much. The reason why I asked this question to you, as soon as you start typing about your favorite food, what happened to you inside? You all feeling happy, right? So that shows that whenever you talk about favorite food, your emotions have been tickled. So that's what I ask you to respond to this question. Shawarma, one of my favorite. When I was in Dubai, I used to have this shawarma as one of the favorite. And even in Gulf countries, wherever I travel, I take this shawarma. All right, thank you so much. We'll stop here the chat responses. The reason why I asked this question is favorite food. When you talk about favorite food, you feel like happy. When you talk about favorite movie, favorite person, favorite experience, favorite ice cream, favorite anything which comes with favorite, you feel wow. Your emotions have been changing all the time, right? Same happens. Your emotions are being most important here for everything. How are you feeling? Your emotions are comfortable in wherever you are, while you writing your exam or attending interviews or current situation you are in pandemic and the lockdown, not moving out. What happens to your emotion? That's the most important. Mastering your emotion is the most important. Let me guess here. Come in the chat box. What you see the emotion? Different feelings are here. We also experience on everyday basis, morning to evening. We get lots of emotional changes. Can you guess in the chat box and say what is number one? It shows to you what kind of feeling is this. Number two, what is the feeling for number three? Kindly come here and give your number and give the response. What you see here? One is happy. Yeah, great. One is happy. Fantastic. What else? What else? What else? What else? Joy. Yeah, joy. Happy. Joy. Yeah, these are all the emotions which we getting on everyday basis. Yeah, yeah. Sanjina. All right. Happy. Yes. Happiness. Surprise. Number three is surprise. Yeah. New response. Angry. Which number is angry? Yeah, Bhuvneshwari ma'am, which number is angry? Number 5 is angry. All right. Irritated. Okay, irritated. Number 5 is angry. Okay, number 8 is sadness. Yeah, number 8. Number 4 is fear. Great. Frustration. Number 5 is frustration. Yeah, often some people they get frustrated for something. Yeah, sadness. Philomena D'Souza, ma'am, super. Sad. 8 is sad. Okay. Teasing. Number 7 is teasing. Yeah, sometimes people see disgust. Which number is disgust? Umesh sir. Which number is disgust? Completely depends on situation. Public pedia. Yeah, correct. Completely depends on the situation. Our emotions have been changing, but here we want to see, how what kind of emotions you have been identifying here. Yes, it is excited. Yeah, number 3 is excited. Fantastic. Wow. This is what number 4 is shock. Now nice, 9 is very sad. Okay, 9 is very sad. Okay, number 3 is wow. Yeah. Sometimes we think wow, super. Like that. Thank you so much. I know these are all some of the emotions we cross by. Okay, if a given a chance, if a given a choice, which emotion you wanted to take, which emotion you wanted to choose, kindly give your number. If a given a chance, which number you wanted to experience entire day, which kind of emotion you wanted to experience, give the number, which number is you are being expected to be experienced whole number of day. Yes, so now everyone is looking for number 1, right? So everyone wants happiness, someone wants wow. You wanted to get the wow feeling, and then you get angry, you want angry also. Yeah, 1 and 3, great. You wanted to be happy and feel wow, surprise, great, happiness, great. Thank you. 8 is mood out. You want 8 is mood out. You are giving an example for that. Okay, so my question is, what emotion you wanted to experience on the day basis, on the full day, whenever you are awake, and what kind of emotion you wanted to experience? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thank you so much. Someone identified what is true, right? 2 is like a love feeling, love. So you want 1, 2, 3. Great. Good. All right. Fantastic. So this program will help you. This webinar, if you attend, throughout this webinar, you will find yourself the techniques and tools and strategies to be maintained. 1, 2, 3. How you can maintain happy, feeling of love, and then wow feeling. Great. I will be giving you techniques here. Okay. Thank you so much. So let me move on to my next slide here. So feelings are always normal. Every human being has feeling, and it is normal part of being alive. In fact, you are probably having feeling right now. Every second of your life you will be facing some of the emotions are be there. Some feeling is there always. One emotion, one feeling is always there. Right now, maybe you are feeling happy or sad or comfortable, whatever the emotions you are. Yes, at the time of every time we may be experiencing one feeling. Right, emotions are always essential. That will help you to communicate what we need. Emotions motivates our behavior or essential to survey in our motivating. Sometimes, your emotions will help you to motivate, right? If somebody is insulted you, some people will take it as a, motivation. Yes, I'll come back to you. See, you are feeling insulted, right? Let me show you who I am. I will show you with my action. Sometimes some kind of an emotion will help you to motivate, and some emotions are involuntary. Emotions are used in specific situations or thought. Some kind of trigger will be there. Sometimes we get triggered, we lose our emotions. Sometimes thought which influences to lose our emotion. Emotions are sudden, that rises, get worse, and then they fall and go away sometimes. And I'll tell you one example here. Do you ever heard the term called panic? Panic is one of the emotions which comes automatically for once you experience panic. All of a sudden they go heart palpitation, choking sensation, restlessness, tremor, sweating. You feel like, oh, something's going to happen dangerous. For 30 minutes or 10 to 30 minutes you experience. After 1 hour you feel like relax. All of a sudden you get it and you feel like worst symptom, and then after some time it will go away and you feel like what happened. For some time before, it was something which you never experienced. So that's how the feelings are coming in. And there are few feelings which I wanted to mention here. Fear, always all the emotions has its pros and cons. So fear is a response. Fear is a response to the threat to our life or well-being. Sometimes your fear is always helping you to protect yourself. That's how the fear plays a major role. These are all some of the emotions which we cross every day, we experience. Anger, yes, the strongest emotion. Anger is a response to feeling disrespected. If anybody disrespected you or threatened, or anybody tried to attack you, you release anger. That's okay. That's how some people happen. Sometimes if you are a parent, you may get a lot of times you experience anger with your children, right? Sometimes we don't get the response what we expect from the child. If you are failed to get the response back, we may get into disturbed mood, and we irritate, we show anger, we throw our emotions. Sometimes that also happens. And always anger allows to focus us on self-defense. Sometimes some anger will help you to focus, to protect ourselves. As a self-defense tool we use as anger. All right, so sadness, some people, they don't want to experience this, but all of a sudden we are experiencing this emotion as a sadness. Sadness is a response to the loss of someone or something that is important to us. Maybe name loss, fame loss, or sometimes money loss, loved one loss, dignity loss, job loss, any kind of loss. We felt some kind of uncomfortable, experiencing sad heaviness in our emotion. That's how it works. And we are going to see some tools and techniques how you can overcome the sadness. And I've been seeing in this pandemic and last 2 to 3 months, I've been experiencing in my clinic, there are many people they visit because of the loved one loss due to this COVID-19 situation, the symptom, the coronavirus, which affected them, and they lost their life. And I've been seeing many people who come across with the sadness because all of a sudden, within few days, the loved ones are missing, and that's a very difficult to accept. There are many people are in grief state. So I'm helping with psychotherapies. All right, so sadness helps us to focus on what is valued and communicate to others that we need help. Definitely it will affect your physiology. Physiologically you will be affected when you experience sadness. You may be restless, you may be disturbed in sleep, disturbed in appetite. What is disturbance here? There are three major disturbance. One is that's called biological dysfunction. When you experience sadness, I'll tell you, the sadness and depression, there is a huge difference here. Sadness is a part of our life. Something has happened, the one day you are uncomfortable, at the end of the day if you sleep and when you wake up on next day you feel relaxed. Your next day is ready to start, move on. Sometimes what happened is, first day you experience sadness, end of the day you sleep, and next day also it continues. If it is continues for more than 2 weeks, we call it as a depression. If you can able to manage in 1 or 2 days, with the discussion with your friend, or going out, taking some food outside, changing the environment and listening to music. At the end of the day, if you sleep nicely and waking up in the morning, you release. That means what? That's a part of our life. It's like a wave. Happy, sad, fear, anger, happy, sad, fear, anger, it will come. But end of the day, if you are ready and the next day you are ready to face the new challenges, that means you are fine. That is a normal life. But there are few people that they affect inside and they take it for 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks, and they're not able to come out. Still, that three major biological dysfunctions are being worried and affected intensively. That people, we call it as depression. What is the three major biological dysfunction? One is sleep. There is a person who experiencing sadness for more than 2 weeks, definitely there will be challenges in sleep. They sleep a lot, or they don't get sleep at all. And they eat a lot, they don't eat at all. And sexual desire, they go high and down. These are the major three biological dysfunctions when you experience depression. All right, so definitely this webinar will help you to overcome that, whatever the emotional challenges you are in, and make sure that you will be maintaining your happy state. 1 2 3, that will be there. Definitely you will get that information. All right. Here is another emotions: shame and embarrassment. This also one of the very important tools. Sometimes we go into shame, emotion, embarrassment. Sometimes in front of others we feel like dull. That also influences our emotions. Yeah, this is one of the symptoms which is very important for depression. Guilt feeling. Guilt is related to action where we violate our own values. We worried about something which we are not responsible, but we blame ourselves that it's all happened because of me, it's all happened because I did something. Some kind of a guilt. They're blaming themselves. நான் தான் காரணம், இதுக்கு நான் தான் காரணம், என்னாலதான் எல்லாம். When they put themselves, push into that particular thing which happened unpleasant, so that leads to guilt. And because of the guilt, guilt is a very good friend of depression. Okay, when you're experiencing guilt, that will leads to depression. You don't feel like excited or happy to enjoy the way how the life has to move on. So guilt is also one of the most important tool, right? So let me take you to another important emotions. Yes. This is very interesting. Jealous feeling, right? So often we get, but not everyone. There are few people, they're very generous and they're happy for everyone's success. But sometimes few people, they go into this kind of feeling also, changing into they lose the happiness. If you are not experiencing happiness, some of the other emotions you may be experiencing. Either jealous, or either sad, either irritated, frustrated, anger, fear, all the emotions. Some of the other, someone will be occupying you. So envy is a response that to not having the things which he want or he needs. Sometimes envy allows us to work hard to obtain what other people have. Sometimes this turn into even a motivation. Sometimes this jealousy will lead to sadness. That will break your relationship also. When you feel start jealous with your friend who's sitting next to you, you are not able to enjoy the success of your friend. If you rather enjoying, you feel like irritated by the way other person is getting success. That will lead to irritation, frustration, anger, and even that goes to sad also. There are few people, they envy that. Yes, let me tell you, next time I will come into your position. I can grab. This time you got it, the opportunity. Next time I will get it. Someone will just motivate themselves with a feeling of jealous. So that's how it goes. So this is the most important emotion which everyone wants, the joy. One second. Yeah, joy. Joy is a response to good things happening in our life or in the lives of others. So everyone wants to be happy, right? Joy allows to continue to those activities that creates pleasure. Thank you. All right, let me move on. Yes. So what I'm going to give you is something which I wanted to teach you. Whatever the emotions you are seeing so far, Now, everyone's choice is 1, 2, 3, right? You wanted to be happy and you wanted to feel love and you wanted to be, enjoy the moment, right? And here is a technique which I wanted to share with you all, a cognitive model to overcome all the, negative feelings and turn into your happy mood, right? Here is a technique. If you understand this, definitely you will be more happy and you can, whatever the situation you are in, whatever the environment you are in, yes, happiness is your choice. I wanted to teach you this, sharing you all the cognitive model with you. The same model has been shared with many number of stages in 12 different countries, and everyone appreciated the same model which I wanted to teach you all. So before going further, I want you all to explain or give you an interpretation of this picture, what it shows to you. What do you see in this picture? Can anyone come in the chat box, please? Yeah, what do you see in this picture? As soon as you see this picture, what comes to your mind? Yeah, trust. இத பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு அப்படியே ஒரு நம்பிக்கை வருது அப்படின்னு நீங்க சொல்றீங்க. Yes, trust. கூட்டத்தில் ஒருவன். அழகா எழுதிருக்கீங்க தமிழ்ல. Abhirami says adventurous, liking. Okay, surprise. Okay, courageous. Okay, it shows that this person is courageous. Wow, good. So adventurous, brave. Okay, fantastic. It shows that something is very brave and adventurous. A dentist. He's a dentist. Okay, increase audio volume. Okay, so see, I think are you all getting my voice? Yeah. Delicious dish. Love with crocodile. Believe someone. Brave and surprise. Fantastic. I appreciate it. All your interpretations. Great. 2 crocodile. Okay, 2 crocodiles. Okay, this person also looks like crocodile. Okay, friend of crocodile. Okay, 2 crocodiles. Okay, good. So maybe these both are friends. All right. Yeah, that's good. I've been to some other crocodile park and I see the crocodile, they play with crocodile. I think some problem in your green screen. Oh, maybe, yeah. I think, yeah. 1 second. let me stop the visual background. Thank you so much for that. I didn't notice that. Okay, I may close it so that it will not be a disturbance. This is something virtual background. I think now I got it. Let me continue. If it again there is a challenge, then I can change. All right, so making happy to crocodile. So this person is training a crocodile to make him happy. All right, thank you. Let me move on to my second picture this day, being friend with crocodile. Thank you, Dr. Ritu. Yeah, what do you see in this picture? Yeah, second picture. What do you see in this picture? Yeah, different ma'am and crocodile. Okay, great. So this picture, this is a very new picture which I'm sharing with the dog and oh, patience level. Okay. So they are testing the patience level. Ready, steady, po. Cat is head. Okay, cat is the head. Yes, cat shows that yes, I am red. Discipline. Thank you, sir. And respect for cat. Okay, Sunny Joseph. Great. Thank you so much for this, for the Sunny Joseph, sir. Bold in front of enemies. Great. C versus Python. So you are connecting with your computer program. So C++ and Python, which is best? So docs bro making space for cat sister. Oh, that's great. Interesting. Yes. So it's a beautiful family dog. Okay, that's great. All right. So the reason why I gave this 2 picture is, so I will explain. Okay. So let me move on. You can stop chatting here. Let me move on to the interesting part of the segment. The reason why I gave this 2 picture is, as soon as you see this picture, your mind starts understanding this environment, the understanding what is this, right? So as soon as you see this picture, your mind starts giving you some meaning to understand this picture. That's how our mind works. We are a person who occupies some of the other thoughts, continuously. What comes to your mind? That's called interpretation. I'm going to connect with this interpretation to this model. This is a wonderful model. If you understand this model, definitely this is called cognitive model. If you understand this model, I can tell you, you can be happy in spite of any situations. Okay. So pay attention here. If you wanted to take any notes, yeah, plus you can take notes from here. I will explain this model. This model goes like this. According to your feeling, your behavior changes. Okay. According to your feeling, your behavior changes. So for how many feelings you are getting every day? We get more than 5 different emotions. The feelings, happy, sad, fear, anger, love. These are all the feelings which we experience on everyday basis, morning to evening. As soon as you see happy, and automatically, your behavior changes to, feeling good, energetic, active, doing all the work. And whenever you experience happy, automatically your love is associated. And the love, what I mean here is feeling, sharing, caring, interest, motivation, all comes here. Sadness, once you experience sadness, what happens here? Your behavior changes into, which I already mentioned, feeling of low, feeling alone, not enjoying, feeling of disturbed sleep, appetite, and sometimes they cry. And when the sad symptom goes high, these people is the one who wanted to commit suicide. Sad people, they experience more severe level. We always call it as a 3 major level of understanding the symptoms level: mild, moderate, severe. Mild is fine, they can able to easily overcome. Moderate, with the professionals, definitely with the psychotherapy you can overcome. What happens in the severe level? Sometimes when the untreated severe depression leads to suicidal ideations. The fear, what happens when you experience fear? Your behavior changes into heart palpitation, choking sensation, restless, tremor, sweating, all the physiological changes you can see once you experience the feeling changes. Anger, what happens once you experience anger? You experience mad behavior. What is mad behavior? Mad is something which they don't have an awareness what they are doing. Like that, once they experience mad behavior, they throw words, they break the things, they shout, they just raise the volume. After some time only they realize, oh my god, I did something wrong. That particular phase of anger, they were not aware what they are doing, what kind of speaking, what kind of behavior they are throwing. No, they don't have that awareness. So according to your feeling, your behavior changes. Everyone will ask, will say that, who is changing your feeling? If you ask this question, who is changing your feeling? People always say outside world, that event. Who is there in the circle? Everyone has their own circle, right? The circle of people who are all there in the circle of people. Start from your home, your parents, your spouse, your children, and your brothers, sisters. And when you come out, your relatives, first degree of relatives, and then your friends, enemies, working area, colleagues, friends, whoever. These are all called circle. This circle is influencing you every day. When you are experiencing changes in your emotions because of your circle of people who disturbs you. That's what people understand. But psychological research says, no, these people are not disturbing you. The circle of people is not disturbing you. All the disturbance, the feeling changes, all happen because of your thought process, because of your thinking. So you are getting lots of thoughts every day cross by. Out of 24 hours in a day, we get 86,400 seconds, out of which we are occupied with more than 40,000 to 60,000 thoughts cross by. These thoughts are the responsible for your own feeling changes. It's not about the situation. It's not about the pandemic. It's not about your circle. It's not about people around. It's about what you occupy right now. That changes your feeling. There is one term which I wanted to introduce here. It's called preoccupied thoughts. Can anyone tell me what is mean by preoccupied thoughts? Do you all heard the term called preoccupied? What is preoccupied is, as soon as you are doing something, at the same time you think something else also. Right now your actions are listening to my presentation, right? While you are listening to my presentation, you are preoccupied with some other stuff. Maybe you are evaluating me, or you are thinking about your another program which is emergency, you wanted to communicate, or you wanted to share, something which you wanted to be, something which is preoccupied. I'll tell you one example so that you can easily understand. At home, you are having a big argument with your father or mother or your spouse or with your children. Heat up argument. Okay, the moment when you leave the house, before 5 minutes before you leave the house, you had a heat up argument and you left the house. When you are traveling back to your office or school or your environment, wherever you wanted to do the next work, the traveling time for 10 minutes to 15 minutes to half an hour, what happens to you? Nobody's around. You are just driving. You are just driving a car or bike or bus. You are traveling. Nobody's around, but you are preoccupied about the argument, about the unpleasant. You started scolding, as you start realizing, I should not supposed to do that. Why I did like this? I know I'm not supposed to lose my temper, but I shouted at them. I feel sorry. Inside, something's happening. Sometimes you think while you are coming back from all the unpleasant experience. This is called preoccupied. Now you got it. What is preoccupied? The most number of people, they are suffering because of the preoccupied thoughts. When the preoccupied thought which gets over in your head, you lost the present. You lost the present situation. That's why you get memory loss. That's why you lost connect with the people. That's why you wanted to be aloof. That's why you wanted to be, alone, not interested in daily routines. Why? Because your preoccupied is dominating you, not to live in the present. How many of you have got it? What I said? Say yes. Do you want any clarification on this? This is the most important information which I shared. Do you understand? Please say yes in the chat box, because many of them are not aware about the preoccupied thoughts. They just blame the situation. There are few people, they have been worried for long number of years because that incident happened long time back, even a month before. Still that 1 month they are suffering because of the preoccupied thoughts. They're remembering about the past incidents. Same way, last month, last year, sometimes they keep worrying about that particular incident, which that's why they are disturbed. Okay, so here, how to modify the thoughts. Here is a tool which I wanted to teach you. Here is how to modify the thoughts, because thoughts are being wandering all the time. We don't have a control over controlling the thoughts, but I can tell you how you can modify your thoughts. If you try to control over your thoughts, it's very difficult for you to control, but you can modify your thoughts by using these two tools, because all the thoughts are automatic thoughts. It comes automatically. You don't have a sometimes control over it. Will just jump in and it engage you. Because 60,000 thoughts, we don't have an awareness. If you start aware about all the 60,000 thoughts, you will be admitted in the hospital. We don't have awareness about all the 60,000 thoughts which cross by every day, which engaging every day. But we have our own modification. Yes, we can do that. There are two types of thoughts which comes in automatic thoughts. It's called positive automatic thoughts and negative automatic thoughts. Sometimes when you travel, you feel like smiling at your face. Nobody's around. You just smile. Why you are smiling? Nobody's around. No jokes are happened. Just traveling. You are smiling. Why you're smiling? Because you got some pleasant thoughts. That's called automatic, positive automatic thoughts. Automatically jump in and you feel like, wow. At the same time, you get grinding the teeth. Sometimes nobody's around, you grind the teeth because anger happens. So some kind of a situation, some thoughts which comes in your mind and it irritates you and you go into disturbed mood. Yeah, so I'll take up your questions. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can come in the chat box. If that suits me for the explanation what I'm doing, definitely I'll take your question and I'll answer. I'm very much pretty aware about the chat options are there. If any questions are coming while I'm doing my presentation, you shoot your questions in the chat box. Right, this is called automatic thoughts. We don't have a control over automatic thoughts because the thoughts, it keeps running and pumping all the time. Your thoughts are based on your past experience and your thoughts are based on your priority and the focus where you goes. You give priority to something. Yeah, but this preoccupied thoughts is good or bad. There is no good or bad. It is there always. It will be coming always. And we know how to modify that. That's a strategy which we are going to see here. Same times, this preoccupied thought, sometimes, somebody's appreciations are happening, some kind of award rewards are happening. Your mind remember about that. You feel like, wow, for example, I'll tell you, if you are a person who's cooking at your home, imagine someone who's very close to you, very good to you, that person is visiting your house for the lunch. How do you prepare? Your preparation will be much more higher. அப்படியே சந்தோஷமா ஹாப்பியா அப்படியே லவ்வோட செம்மையா நம்ம வந்து சமைப்போம்ல, we cook happily, right? That shows that preoccupied thoughts is happiness, and you start remembering about the past experience. Oh, that person the other day told he liked the payasam, he liked that particular variety, I will cook for him. During that entire cooking experience, you are preoccupied with the other person. You wanted to make happy the way you treat them. I know that's called preoccupied. Sometimes it depends upon where your focus and priority goes, your preoccupied happens. So how to remove negative preoccupied thoughts? Yes, I'm going to give you the technique here. You will be learning how to modify that. So let me take you to the interesting segment of this cognitive model is how to modify your thoughts. That's the most important thing. Difference between thoughts and feelings, which is border, or how to distinguish between feeling and thoughts. So feeling is different, thought is different, sir. So first comes thought, then only feeling happens. Okay, what happens here, once you get a thought, between feeling and thought, there is a chemical reaction take place. What is chemical reaction? Is a neurotransmitters, we call it as. So based on your thought, your chemicals have been released here. For example, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, oxytocin. These are all some of the chemical which is releasing. It's based on the thought process. I want to take you to some examples. You will understanding what happens between thoughts and feeling. First one is thought, second comes feeling, and then third comes behavior. So what comes to your mind, that occupies your thought process, that releases according to the chemical. Based on the chemical, your feeling changes. When you see food, your favorite food, what happens? Your thoughts feeling, your thoughts are getting good images, and based on that, you are getting released by the dopamine, and because of that, you're feeling happy, and that's why your behavior is feeling active, energetic, energy, motivation. If you see that when you feel happy, you can experience a lot of physiological changes. How the physiological changes happen? Because of your feeling changes. Why your feeling changes? Because of the chemical released. Why the chemical is released? Because what you occupied inside, the thought process releases the chemical. Let me take you to how to modify your thoughts. So 60,000 thoughts which cross by, which is coming as automatic thought, which comes in a two part as a positive, negative, whatever it is. But I can tell you, if you understand this two important tool which I'm going to share here is interpretation, self-talk. If you understand this two important tool, I can tell you can modify your thoughts. What is interpretation? I just now showed you the two images, right? So images, whatever the two images, whenever you saw that image, you feel like, wow, your interpretations of, whatever you see, your mind says something inside you internally, because of the interpretation, your thinking changes. Let me tell you one thing. If you see my video, can you tell me what is this? Can you tell me what is this if you see my video? Yes, Rukumani ma'am, definitely you will know that technique which I'm going to share right now. Come in the chat box. What is this? What is this? Can you tell me what is this? Milton steel water bottle. Oh, great. Flask, bottle. Fantastic. This shows you have been seeing water bottle. Yes. Okay. I wanted to put the same question here. Tell me what is this? I'm asking about this. What is this? You are seeing as a full bottle. I'm asking about what is this? A finger. Yeah, Sunny sir, super. A cap. Now your interpretation changed. So now you are seeing it as a cap. Before, what happened? You are seeing as the full. I never asked you full. I just asked you to this one. Okay. Now you changed yourself. Cap in finger. Okay, great. Ideal. Okay. Can you tell me what is this again? Can you tell me what is this? So it's not about cap. It's not about the flask. It's not about the bottle. Tell me what is this? This is another way of you can interpret. A top. Touch the cap. Okay, touch the cap. Fantastic. Okay, third interpretation. Cap on metal. Okay, tell me what is this? Top. Okay, upper portion of the water bottle. Okay, very good. Covered metal. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, this is again, I'm tapping. I'm tapping, right? Tapping the cap. Thank you so much. Someone has said voice of touching a metal bottle. Very good. See, So same action, now we come into different interpretation, my dear friends. So different, tapping the cap, very good, very good. Now, so same action, but different interpretation, right? That is what I wanted to tell you, my dear friends. Even though you are experiencing some situation in your life, but you have a different interpretation, please understand. Some people as saw first time, they say this is a bottle. Some second time they see as a cap. Third time they changed into tapping. Someone very clever, they just meaningfully voice and tap, that shows that maturity level, the intellectual. So there is no single interpretation. So if you are suffering, it's not that the event is suffering you, the situation is suffering you. Your interpretation is making you suffer. You don't have an alternate interpretation. You have taken some interpretation which make you feel worried. Instead of that, if you take an alternative option, easily you will be happy all the time. I'm going to take you to a lot of examples. So at this point in time, I wanted to tell you what is interpretation means to you, right? The second interesting tool for changing your thought process is self-talk. What is self-talk? We talk to ourselves without making any noise, without making any sound, without movement. We talk to ourselves. So when this happening, self-talk and interpretation, these two tools are happening every second of your life. Every second you are just doing this without your knowledge. You are talking to yourself, you are doing interpretation. If you say that I never talk to myself, that means you are not aware. You are not aware. Yes, self-talk and interpretations are happening every second of our life. Let me take you to examples so that you can easily understand. So as soon as you see the snake, what happens to you? Fear. Who made you fear? Who made you fear? Is it a snake is made you fear? No, it's not the snake. As soon as you see a snake, what happens is your interpretation self-talk, option A, started jumping in. What is interpretation of option A is there? Oh my God, snake, it is poisonous, dangerous, threatening, poison, kottirum, vesom, setruven. Interpretation which is happening inside. That leads to your change in your feeling. Now, here the question asked, this is a situation. What comes, either thought or feeling? It is a thought first. Based on your thoughts, your feeling changes. In the option B here is interpretation self-talk. As soon as you see a snake, that's a situation, that's a trigger. What happens to inside? How do you understand the situation inside? Your situation inside is, it's fine, it's a snake. Okay, something is trouble for the snake, it is coming here. If I leave, just go away. If anything troubles me, I will kill. That's how the interpretation, how do you do interpretation on the particular situation, that matters. It changes to fear or comfortable. In any situation, you can be comfortable, you can be happy based on how do you choose the interpretation self-talk, either option A or option B. Let me take you to another example. So another example goes like this: the dark room. What happens to you when someone is asking you to enter the dark room at around night 11 o'clock for taking some, you have to search and you have to take something from the dark room? Do you comfortable or do you get scared? If you are getting scared feeling, it's not about the dark room, it's about your own option A. You are thinking yourself, you are interpreting yourself that something will be there, someone will be there inside, some ghost will be there, all the ghost movie, whatever you saw in your life, that will jump in and automatically that leads to fear. So the fear is not from the dark room, the fear is happened because of your own interpretation self-talk. Same situation, you can be comfortable. Same situation, you can be comfortable. How? Just modify yourself. Option A, instead of option A, come into option B. Fine, whatever happens inside, fine, I can manage it. If any ghost comes in, I will invite them for having a coffee. Nobody has saw the ghost. Sometimes we got this concept, but sometimes we get into too much of fear of ghost. And just see for the first time how it looks like, whether it looks like white color or black color or whatever. You just see, just take it as challenge and use as an opportunity. Just go and see, nothing will be there. No, same situation, Either the known person of you will go inside at the same situation, same time, same place. When you are getting scared, the other person go inside and take the product and come out. How come this person is happy and how come you getting fear? The same situation. The difference here is how he interpret inside. That matters. He interpret that and nothing will be there. If anything comes, I'll manage it. That's the interpretation for him. That's why he is comfortable. And that the same situation is for any time. This is how the mobile lost. What happened? When you lost your mobile, which is very costliest mobile, somebody stolen. What happens to you? Do you get anger? Do you get fear or sad? What happens to you? Or do you feel comfortable? It's all up to you how you get interpretation. Can anyone tell me what is the interpretation when someone lost a mobile? When someone lost the mobile, what is the interpretation? It's okay. Something I need to lose today. I lost money lost. Maybe I'll manage with my family members to explain them what happened, the situation. I don't have any control over it. That leads to comfortable. Sometimes, oh my God, oh, I lost that sentiment, attachment. The person, I think that person needs to more than me, more than me. Oh, okay. They attach with that particular mobile. Mind is blocked sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes mind is blocked. The great loss. Yes, some people, oh my God, I lost, great, feeling very sad because you lost your mobile. So I can tell you, it's a time to lose such a valuable thing. Yeah, that's also one way you can convert into option B. Oh, maybe I need to lose something, but instead of something, I lost my mobile. It's fine. My money has to go at this point of time. Instead of that, I'm feeling healthy. That's okay with me. And that change into comfortable. Sometimes they worry. Sometimes get totally blank. Yeah, situation of the incident may be same, but the situation of the environment, of the situation of the grow up might be different. Yes, correct, you are right. We got better than old. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best way. Okay, I lost my old one. Okay, I'll get new one. Okay. Angry for my carelessness. That's happened because you're blaming yourself. That because of me I lost, because I could have taken care, because I should you're putting yourself guilty, more guilty. That leads to depression and sad. Looking for better model. Yeah, that's a positivity. Definitely you feel good. And Sri Harigan, angry for carelessness, mind upset. Yeah, sometimes when unpleasant things happen, definitely we lose our mindset. Losing someone is better than losing all. Yeah, losing something is better. That's one of the strategy where you can feel option B strategies. These are all. So now you're all very clear that what happens to you. Lost of data gone, or 2 or 3 days mind upset. Correct. Something which is very important data you lost. But nowadays, you can get all the database because of Android mobile version. You connect it with email. If you put email in your new mobile, you can retrieve all the lost data. There is one options are there. If you are very clever thinking about that, you will not get sad. Only the mobile you lost, that the money value of the mobile you lost, but data, photos, everything you can be retrieved. If you discuss with any of the technical person, they will let you know. If you are aware about this, yes, fine, I lost, fine, what next, I lost. If you're thinking about worrying about something which I don't have, what I need to do, let me move on, let me push on. I'll manage this situation. If you keep to talking to yourself, that leads to comfort zone. Comfortable. Yeah, when data is not protected, last worried about sensitive data. Yeah, correct, you have to. So when you are not protected with some data, yes, sometimes that will worry you. So that's what your worry is not is it's because of that incident. It's because of what you talk to yourself. Shall pass by go off for another mobile. Yes, இது ஓகேடா, பரவாயில்ல, நெக்ஸ்ட் மொபைல் போய்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு நம்ம மூவ் ஆகும்போது we feel happy and comfortable. Sometimes, yeah, such a mistake. Worry for 1 hour, put a full stop and move on. Worrying for 1 day, worrying for 1 week, no result. Something bad thing happened, put a full stop always. That's the one technique everyone has to learn. Putting a full stop. What is full stop? The sentence is complete. That's what the strategy here. Put a full stop to understand. Yes, it is lost. It is lost. Yes, because of my mistake, because something happened, because of this, because of that, I lost. Fine. Put a full stop. I learned from this activity. I learned from this incident that I need to be more careful. I need to be more aware. I need to be more sensitive about what I'm having in my belongingness. That's it. Learning happens. The incident is over. Put a full stop. Move on to the next thing. That's it. You can shift yourself. Otherwise, people from the day 1, day 2, day 3, oh my God, I lost my mobile. Oh my God, I could have saved my mobile. Why I did? It's all because of carelessness. I could not keep that mobile in that place. You know what? See, this is what the problem here. Once the incident happened, put a full stop, move on. People lose their happiness because of keep remembering about the past experience again and again and again and again and again. That leads to sad, that leads to uncomfortable. Because of the uncomfortable emotion, if you do a productive work, you are not able to bring the best in you. You lost your productivity, you lost your energy, you lost your motivation, and your performance is reduced. Because of the performance reduced, your performance appraisal got influenced, and because of that you get into a boss and you are getting affected. If you are a student, you are not interested in your subject. All those things happen because of one particular incident which keeps running inside your mind, which troubling you. That's called preoccupied thoughts. That lost happened 1 week before, but still you remember, and whenever you go to that particular place wherever you lost, that still remember and worried about for some time, and then you come back. So always, you need to learn how to overcome that, right? So this is one of the lost, either person or anything which you lost, any name, fame, money, finance, job, any lost. It is up to you whether you need to worry or you need to be comfortable, because you need to same situation understand here what happens to you. It's not about the loss, it's about what is happening inside. You start talking about the particular person who lost, particular job you lost, the finance you lost. Keep thinking about that. That makes you feel sad. Any point of them, any loss, definitely you will be comfortable one fine day. Why don't you make it fine on one day itself? Yeah, thank you. After some time, I try to take it lightly and learn to be more careful next time and move on. But is there any way to not to worry at all when situation happens? Yes. Now, when you are aware about what is happening in front of you, you will be the master in your own emotion. You need to practice this. You need to practice this. So whenever there is a situation which is troubling you, you need to practice yourself to change because situation you cannot change. You cannot change the environment, but you can modify yourself. How you understand the situation, the interpretation, self-talk can be a very valid tool where you can modify yourself. Any loss, you can be comfortable. I know you cannot, nobody can replace the lost, but somehow we need to be move on. We need to be move on because there are so many people depend on us. That has to, you have to modify your thoughts, shift yourself to a person who is dependent on you. Moving forward, that's how your goal has to drive you, and move forward and make yourself comfortable, because that's a only tool. Why this happens to you? Don't blame anybody that why me, why me, why me, why only me. No, fine, let me move on, let me move on. Thank you so much. எதுவும் கடந்து போகும், எதுவும் கடந்துதான் போகும். Yes, wow, that's a magic statement of many people, many successful people. They given you this. இதுவும் கடந்து போகும். This has to be, I will take this as to shall pass. Yes, super, very good. So that's how we got a lot of old people. They gave you a lot of strategies. If you talk about all the religion, everyone will be giving you the same statement of what is given here. This has to this has to pass on. You have to move on. That was there in every religious books, and it is there. Right. So let me move on to the next. This is one thing very interesting. If you're working with the education institution, or if you're working with student, or if you are a student, this is one thing which you help you. As soon as you see the book, what happens? As soon as you see the book, what happens? Some people, they get they get loss of interest and they feel boring. And some people, they're comfortable, happy, enjoy, they start reading all the books. That's how it shows. Is it a book is disturbing you? It's not the book is disturbing you. And what you talking to yourself about the book, that is disturbing you. As soon as they see the book, they think, who invented this book? So big, sleepy, not interested, I don't like to read, so big, that's the interpretation for them. That's why they feel lack of interest. There are few people, they're very much happy, comfortable, they read for a long time. You know why they get enjoyment? Because of the interpretation. They talk to themselves that it's easy, I love this book, I'm enjoying, I wanted to read, I'm happy to read. That's a statement which is going inside. That's why they are comfortable. If at all you wanted to teach, if at all you wanted to share with your students, please take this model and tell them book is not disturbing you. Same book, your friend next to you, the friend who is sitting next to you, he is interested, he is enjoying the book. Why don't you are not enjoying? Because of your mindset. Their mindset, they are confusing inside. They're saying that I don't like, I hate, it's boring, too big, confusing, I don't want to read. That's the reason their mind is struck. That's why they lost interest. Whereas the person who is very much interested, because of the interpretation self-doubt, they talk to themselves saying that I love this book, I'm happy with the book, the good information of the book is so awesome, and I'm going to take good grades with the book information. That's why, that's it, simple. It's always situation is not disturbing you. How you understand the situation matters. As soon as I make a call to my friend, he didn't attend the call, I got angry. So who made me angry? Is it a friend? No. I made a call to my friend, he didn't attend. I interpret inside saying that he wantedly ignoring me. He just not wanted to talk to me. He just showing off. That's the interpretation which keeps happening inside. That's why I'm getting anger on him. Whereas same situation, somebody is comfortable. Why? Option B. Option B, what? Interpretation. Oh, maybe he's busy. Maybe he's attending webinar. Maybe he's not in a situation to talk. Maybe he's preparing. Maybe he's busy. That's why they are comfortable. So our comfortable is not by outside, it is within. And not recognized, though you are doing good job in your organization, in your school, you are doing a good job, good grade, you put a lot of efforts to do something for the development of the organization, but people not recognize you. What will happen? You get irritated, you get uncomfortable, and no, it's not about people, it's not recognized, that's why you're irritated. Your interpretation, they are not seeing me, they are partially, they're doing partiality, only they recognize them, they are not recognize me. I hate, I don't like the management, I don't like this, I don't like them. That's what which keeps inside talking to ourselves. That's why we lose interest about the organization, we not irritated, we get so much of trouble. Please, it's all the time people are not recognize you, and even you are not recognizing your own child. Your child is doing a lot of good things. Maybe if you are a student, you don't recognize your parents for so many reasons. Is it that they are getting irritated? No. So they are doing lots of good work for you, my dear students. Your parents are sacrificing a lot for you. Your parents are just living for you. But do you ever recognize? Do you ever say that I'm proud of you, my mother, proud of you, my father? No. Whether as a father and mother, did you recognize your child's? Maybe there are many parents they recognize, but sometimes they do something innovation. Sometimes we think something else, that he is spending time in technology, not doing any useful work, but he's also doing something innovation work. But that's a communication gap between father and mother. They get irritated what they understood about what he's spending on the technology, and maybe parents understood that he's wasting his time, but child understood I'm investing my time. The communication gap that he creates irritation. So please understand, when somebody is not recognized you, don't feel bad. There is always a time when you get more surprised. If they maybe counted all your responses, once that counted responses, maybe they silently they observe you, they didn't recognize you on the right time, you will get surprised on one day. So don't worry about somebody's recognizing you. Always you recognize yourself, right? I appreciate. Good, keep going. Good. You are doing good. You are great, right? So appreciate yourself, because I am the one who appreciate myself. I don't want anybody. I'm not waiting for anybody to appreciate. I appreciate myself because I know who I am. I want my life to be move forward. I know my life has to be, next level I need to take up. I know what goal I've set myself. I never published nobody knows who I am, and what my goals are, what is my goal for this week, and what I'm working for the goal to achieve. Nobody knows. Please appreciate yourself. You are the owner of your own life, so don't lose your happiness. Always happiness, the punishment for your happiness is you are experiencing sad, fear, anger. You are giving punishment to yourself to lose your emotion to happy. We are born to be happy, my dear friends. So when you lose all your emotion, that means you are giving punishment to yourself. Enjoy, keep moving forward. Yeah, thank you, Muthuchelli, for all is well. When I say all is well, people will remember about the movie 3 Idiots. If not recognized, no sad or irritate. It's a time to move on. Yes, UV, fantastic, good. Yeah, thank you so much. The deadline projects, what happens? Deadline projects. So in deadline projects, if at all you wanted to do it, the homework deadline, the project's deadline, you need to submit the thesis on deadline. Sometimes we get into disturbed mood. Always don't blame the deadline. Deadlines are not disturbing you. We are disturbed by the deadline projects. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to finish. I don't know. The time is less. I don't know whether I will do it or not. These are all the confusion which goes inside that changes your mood. There are few people, they are very much comfortable. They don't procrastinate. They will not worry about deadline because they finish it before the deadline. The people, more number of people who are facing challenges called procrastination. What is procrastination? Procrastination is nothing but, delaying the work. That leads to sad and anger. Instead of that, do it now. I wanted to finish it now. Whenever I got that opportunity, finish it now, move forward. That's how you can be comfortable always. So this is the last slide. I think with the example, I'm going to complete this cognitive model with you all. Current situation right now, whatever the situation you are, either pandemic, whether you lost a job or whether you didn't get the mark sheet or whatever, what is the situation, the pandemic, what is troubling you financially, or recognize whatever is happening with you. Please understand, same situation is for everyone. Some people they verbalize, some people they don't verbalize. So that's how the life has to move on. Even the CEOs also, they are suffering because of pandemic situation. Nothing is moving on. There are many industries closed. Even education industry, one of the things which is very much suffering. All the teachers have been private management teachers. They lost the job and they get only off salary. Whatever the situation, my dear friends, something you need to be move on, because it's not the situation is disturbing you. You don't know how to handle the situation because of the interpretation. Upgrade yourself. Interpretation, self-talk, observe yourself. What's happening to you? Are you worrying about the situation? Are you blaming the management? Or are you not able to overcome your financial losses? What is happening to you? Please understand yourself. Write it down, all the self-talk and interpretation, what is happening to you. Modify that. Option B, modify, reframe it, and then you can see the comfortable, because you have to handle the situation happily. You have a choice. The same situation, nothing is going to change. Either finance is not, either job or finance or whatever it is nothing to change. You can have a choice. The same situation, you can live your life happily. Same situation, you can live your life irritated mode. What kind of mode you want it to be, because losing your mood is not going to helpful. If you are feeling happy, you can some presence of mind. You can definitely expand yourself. You can think of new possibilities. Where you get a lot of new ideas. You can think out of box when you are feeling happy. When you irritate, when you sad, your presence of mind and thinking ability will not be expandable. So being good, being happy is your choice. Enjoy your life, and the way is to go and master your emotion. And by practicing all, definitely you can be happily, you can whatever you are, enjoy your situation. And looking for feedbacks, accept the situation at any time, yes, and you will be happy and presence of mind. Good. And Kuttatil Muruvan sir, whatever it is, life has to go on. Remove the obstacles that spoils your happiness and move on. EOD. It's your one and only life. Thank you so much. Kindly share your feedbacks and questions if you have. Definitely I'm happy to answer your questions. Yes, so is there any questions? I'm done with my presentation. Thank you so much, and thanks to Knowledge Business School for the great opportunity to share my experience with you all. And yeah, end of the day, thank you so much. EOD, I first time seeing. All right, thank you so much. Yes, and being happy is your choice. Enjoy your life. And thank you, KBSS, Coyote Management. Always, I love Coyote Management for their fantastic job what they are doing for the students community, and really grateful to associate with Coyote Business School and the Knowledge Institute of Management. They are the one who is working for the students' benefit and students' knowledge, and they wanted to get somehow with the knowledge and placement. Really proud of Coyote. How you are giving placement during this pandemic. You are working very hard for the students' benefit. And one thing which I appreciate is the community of teachers with the experience and the knowledge, sharing to students to empower them. for their betterment of their life. That's one thing which you all doing. I'm very much grateful, and thank you so much for the great opportunity, Knowledge Business School and the Knowledge Institute of Technology. And is there any questions? I'll be happy to answer you all. Yeah, is there any questions? Thank you so much for your feedbacks. I'm happy to read all your feedback. Great. Someone was asking about the PPT. I'm sorry, I will not share the PPT. My PPT videos are there in info.coyote.com. Every time you can go and watch the video. If you want to share, you can share. That's a language of YouTuber, right? Like, subscribe, and share. I mean, every video I'm listening this end of the video, everyone says, if you like my video, subscribe and share it with your people. That's what people say. I am also become YouTuber now. All right, so learning should go on live. Yeah, thank you. How to get out of it? Kindly guide. Oh, one second. Yeah, one question has come in. Let me take up your question. It's a detailed question. 1 second. The screen went on. I'll make it as a big one. Yes. Yeah, following. So empty mind, devil's house. Yes, correct. And learning should go on our life. Followed this so much from students' life that even after getting salary of 1 lakh today, I am not satisfied. Constant thinking has become habit, and do negative thoughts more. How to get out of this? Very simple, sir. And there is a one technique called gratitude. Whatever you are getting, whatever you are doing, feel gratitude. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. And I got this happy. I'm got a best service to share with my students. Whatever you are getting, feel gratitude with whatever you are. Definitely, the gratitude will help you to feel happy whatever you are. No, always human mind has more expectation. Always human mind has so much to do, right? Whatever you are getting, please be satisfied, so that will help you to live your life happily on every second of your life. Thank you. And any questions?
Sir, one question. What is the mantra for life in simple words? Raised by Puvili Bharati.
What is the simple solution? Yeah, simple
mantra
suggestion.
For life in simple words.
Mantra for life. If you ask me mantra for life, I'm happy in whatever I'm doing, and I'm progressing whatever I'm doing. This two important sankalp. If you do it yourself, I can tell you, you keep moving forward. That's a mantra for my life. I always, every day morning I have myself. Whenever I open my eyes, I always talk to myself that today is a great day where I can use my all the skills and ability to transform peoples in my life. Whoever comes in my way, I need to help them. That's a mantra which I talk to myself. Being happy is your choice. Always tell them that whatever I do it with my happiness. Whatever I get my life, I accept whatever is happening. I accept with a happy mind, because whenever something is recognition happen, whenever success happen, you always take it for granted and enjoy yourself. Whenever you get sufferings or sadness or any unpleasant thing, you accept with very difficult mind, right? You need to know the channelize and understand both things are happening. It's a part of your life. If you understand both things on the same way, you are the most matured person. You can handle any situation at any time easily, right? That's a mantra. What you are seeing your life, the purpose is your life. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this question.
Sir, another question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, from one person, I have a special child. Feels stressed often. Give me an advice. I have a special child. Feels stressed often. Give me an advice.
Sir, I got a little disconnected with the audio.
The question is, I have got a special child. I feel stressed always. Please give a solution. Special child.
Yeah, got it. Yes, I appreciate, and I can empathize with you. If you have a special child, definitely there is a big challenge. I can understand. Lot of expectation from the society, a lot of expectation from family members. Definitely, you cannot expect the way what your child is supposed to do. That's a special child's ability, and how to handle. That's the most important. You need to upgrade yourself, what kind of a situation they are facing, what kind of a disability they are experiencing, and you need to limit yourself the expectation. If you start expecting yourself to be a normal child according to other normal child age with your child age, definitely there is a huge gap. If your child is 5 years, if you compare with other 5-year child, the child may be little more advanced level of learning, whereas your child may be not. that hurts you if you compare with other person. Enjoy with your child that compared yesterday, today is just moving forward. He started speaking, he started behaving, he started responding, he started identifying the words, he started identifying and numbers, he started identifying the word. If you keep moving forward with your child's, the improvement, the progress of your own child, that gives you happiness, rather than comparing with the other child and you put yourself into this child. Definitely that is a frustration, and your child is special and the other person is different. No, don't you no way compare with yourself to other person. That's why the term was changed. They're saying that it's called differently able rather than disabled. It's a differently able. You need to identify. There is certain area they are very much comfortable, in certain area they are not. So don't compare with other child. Just keep moving forward. Definitely that will be the blessings for you. And always that your child, if you are a special child, it depends upon the disability what your child is been suffering with, and working with the child based on the disability, and keep moving forward. And that's the way you can be happy all the time. Thank you.
So there is another question, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
How to overcome the guilty feeling? How to overcome the guilty feeling?
Super. Guilty feeling is a friend of depression. So how to do? Who's doing a guilty? You are doing guilty. It's your own way of interpretation, self-talk. What you are talking to yourself, that's the most important. You are putting yourself, you are blaming yourself for someone's mistake. Instead of blaming yourself, stop it. Put a full stop. Fine, I did mistake. Fine, that happened. So I'll learn from this mistake. This will not repeat. That is what I need to do. That happened for no reason. That happened with an accident. I don't again and again repeating myself it's waste of my time. Put yourself, talk to yourself, stop that, put a full stop, saying that it's okay. I did it. It happened. I learned. It will not repeat again. You understand from this statement meaningfully and stop talking to yourself. Put yourself blame on all the time. That's a problem for you. So that you can overcome that. You can overcome your guilty feeling from this exercise. Thank you.
So there is another question. What sort of advice you give me by correcting myself, or just a minute, sir?
Leaving them as they are. When someone of our close circle doesn't change their mentality, even after they are sure they are wrong, what kind of advice you give? Fine, sir. I can. My simple suggestion here is, please leave them. Whatever they are, just leave them. Let them live their own life. If you try to change other person, it's very difficult. If anybody come to your way saying that kindly help me, I need a change in my life, give me some suggestion. If anybody is asking you, you can share your experience and you can transform them. If you find someone is doing wrong, if you try to change other person, it is very difficult. Our mind doesn't understand. If somebody is doing problem, if they don't have an awareness that they are doing a problem, it is very difficult to treat them. If they know that they are doing problem, they're seeking help, it is a very easy to help others. If others are not ready to take your help, please leave them. Let them come out, they realize, and definitely they will seek help for you. So that's a simple suggestion, because we don't have a time to change others, and changing others is not our primary motto, because you have your own life to move on, and changing others is a difficult process. Either if they come out, if they seek, it's the only way we can help them. Thank you, sir.
So there is another question. All techniques shared here looks fine theoretically. Is it practicable?
It's up to you. If you leave it here, it is theoretical. If you start applying, it is practical. I taught only practical methodology. I never taught here a 600 page of books which I read to prepare for this presentation. If I give that 600 page presentation here, you will not understand anything. I given easy, applicable, practical ways to change your life. It's up to you. If you take it and use it, you will get benefit. If you leave it, it is theoretical. I'll tell you one simple logic here. If at all you wanted to see something change in your life tomorrow, you need to do something today. You need to upgrade yourself. If you do the same thing again and again repeatedly, even today also, tomorrow the same life you're going to change. You leave. If at all you wanted to see something tomorrow, your life has to be very different. You have to do something different today. If you wanted to do something different today, you have to learn today new things. because already you learned, you already practiced till yesterday. If at all you wanted to do something new, new learning, you have to learn, you have to apply, you have to introduce something new to you, then you can see a new life tomorrow.
There is another question, sir.
Yes, sir.
How we can overcome frustrations?
So what is frustration? Frustration is nothing but you are not accepting what you want, you are supposed to accept. You are not accepting, that's why you are getting into frustration. Rather, if you start accepting, it will not be the frustration for you. So we get, a lot of things. We have our own expectation. Human mind always expects a lot. So when the things are not moving the way what your expectations are, that leads to your frustration. Rather than accept the way what your life is moving on and modify yourself, automatically you can be, comfortable and happy person in your life. Thank you.
So there is a continuation, I think so, sir. Frustrations,
Yes, sir.
like, sir, I am newly married, so to accept a new couple in the family, what to do, sir?
Simple. You just, that's the most important for every married couple. They are newly married, and the system and the practice what they are so far in their life, when they enter into new life, there are a lot of series of changes you need to modify yourself, you need to work on, and understanding about system, about the people. Spend some time, go with the flow, and what the people expectations are, just try to satisfy them and make them feel happy. Later on, you share yourself what you are, what is your expectation. That's the only trick, techniques where you can easily connect with the family in the new life. First, you need to sacrifice yourself to understand and make them happy the way what they are expecting. And second, after all they understand about you, and after all they're comfortable with you, after all they feel proud of yourself, and you tell them that this is what I am. Can you all change for myself? Can you all do some modification what I'm expecting? Because so far I've been sacrificed to make you all happy. I'm expecting this 1, 2, 3. And if you all do change on making me happy, I'll be more comfortable to show more happiness. That's a deal. That's how the tricky way you can move on. First thing is, don't change others, just change yourself to according to the situation. That way you can inspire everyone. Thank you.
So what to do if a mind doesn't accept the interpretations that we modify?
No, your mind is in your control. Can whoever is right now, can you all show me in your finger? Can you all show me 5 in your fingers? 5, 5, 5. Okay. 3. Can you all show me 3? 3, 3, 2, 1. Close. So right now, whether I drive you to show your fingers or you give command to your mind, that's the most important. You are not responding to my command that showing your 5, 3, 2, 1. No, it is you give your command to your mind that I need to respond to this person. That's why you are responding to my command. If you say to yourself, I don't like this person, I don't want to respond to this person, if you give command to your mind, you will not show your hand, you will not show any fingers, you will not respond to any command what I say. So who's driving your mind? Is it me or you? So always your interpretation is your control. Your mind you can modify. If your mind is not listening to interpretation, it is up to you. It is not that mind is accepting, it is you don't know how to convince your mind. Rather than say I don't understand, yes, let me tell you, it's easy to overcome. You just pacify your mind to accept the interpretation, self-talk. That's a practice. So far your life you had a lot of habit. Slowly you can get into good practice how to lead your life happily. So once you practice for more number of time, then it will automatically listen. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Is there any other question, sir?
There is another question from Madam, sir.
Yes, sir.
When I walk outside or somewhere else, my mind is thinking like if someone chasing me, how I need to secure myself.
Okay, this question. No, this question I need to have a more discussion. If you could contact me, definitely I can help you. There is 2 ways we can interpret. One is someone is maybe you are self-aware or some past incident happened. That's why your mind is tricking you to someone is following you like that. Maybe past experience. There are second reason we need to see whether you had any delusions. Delusions means nobody is there, but a mind starts believing that somebody is following you or somebody is walking along with you. We need to discuss with you in detail to understand your questions first, and then I can give you a solution on this. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so கூட்டத்தில் ஒருவன் சார் வந்து அமைச்சிருக்காரு. Should we react to situation or respond to situation, whether it's good or bad? I always tell you it's responding is the best way, because responding is using your intellect. Reaction is using your muscle memory. So if at this present situation, if somebody is giving you a handshake, hello Babu Rangarajan, how are you? If somebody is giving handshake, I will say namaskar. You know why I'm saying vanakkam? Because I'm responding. I'm responding to the situation, rather because I'm not supposed to handshake with anyone because of the virus. So I'm not reacting that by saying handshake, rather than I'm responding, I'm saying hello sir. That's so that 1 second, 2 seconds, I'm taking a pause, and I can convert into respond. That's how this shows. Yeah, thank you. I think we have another session at 12:30, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
What is the message?
Thank you, Babu Rangarajan, sir, for the cognitive model and explanations with a lot of examples. A lot of appreciation from participants, sir. Lot of appreciation from participants. They would like to have another session of yours, and you also shared your own insights based on the theory. On behalf of the participants and all of the stakeholders, we thank you, sir, wholeheartedly. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you all the participants, and thank you Knowledge Business School and Knowledge Institute of Technology for taking initiative to spread a good message to the community, to transform and help others to lead their life happily. And happy to be part of this program and sharing my experience to everyone to make your life happy. Take care and stay safe, and thank you. And over to you. Officially, I hand over this webinar platform to the host. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, sir. Over to Professor Nesakumaran to coordinate.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Babu Rangarajan, sir, for excellent session. So you have covered so many formulas and strategies, how a participant or how an individual to be happy is there. So really, it's definitely your words and your formula will fetch us to be happy in all the times. So you touch upon the cognitive model and kinds of emotion, how it has to be correlated with different situations. So definitely, sir, we'll take all your inputs, and definitely we'll be applying all these concepts and formulas in our lifetime, sir. Now it's time to end this session. I request Professor Prakash sir to formally give the vote of thanks on this occasion. Over to Prakash sir.
Thank you all the participants for the wonderful feedbacks. Thank you so much. Feels humbled and happy. Yes, Prakash sir.
Yes, sir. So you can unmute and you can give, sir. You are given co-host. Prakash sir.
Happy afternoon, sir. Sir, due to the bandwidth connection, I'm not able to switch on my video. And really wonderful session, sir. First of all, I would like to thank to you for your presence. You know that you have changed that name called human being into a happy being. You know that the happiness have spread around like a vaccine for COVID. You know how important the vaccine for COVID is. Like happiness is also important for human being. And so formally, I would like to thank to the management and principals for giving this wonderful session for the people from across India. We thank you, sir. And I extend my thanks to our director, sir, who's always motivating us and make us to think in a different way. And the title also proposed by the director, sir, and have lot many discussions, and finally it went on well. And we thank you so much for your wonderful guidance and motivation, sir. And extend sincere thanks to our vice principal, sir, who always energize us and motivate us for betterment of the the career growth and the institution growth. Thank you, sir. And I extend my thanks to all the participants from various universities. The kind of surprises to all of us today. People from Lucknow, people from Patna, people from Hyderabad, and across India, many universities, professors and senior professors, principals also part of the session. And we really thank to all of them. And thanks for giving this wonderful opportunity, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Babu sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all the participants. Thank you for participating. Okay,
Thank you.
over to Professor Nesakumaran.
Thank you, sir. So thank you. Sir, we can end the meeting, sir?
Yes, Nesakumaran.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you all participants for joining this wonderful webinar session on happiness. So be connect with us in all our platforms. You can visit our Info KIOT YouTube channel for more videos, and you can visit www.kiot.ac.in website for upcoming events and sessions. Shekhar sir,
Yes, sir.
we can end the meeting, sir.
We end the meeting, sir.